Dave, just got kind of how tough was that first inning, and what did you see out of Kershaw in there?
Yeah, it wasn't. It was a tough one. I think that obviously they took a lot of good swings. It seemed like they were on everything he threw up there. Uh, there was I think the fan ball was down below and he scooped it, but outside of that, I think the balls were just up and good pitches for them to hit, and uh, they didn't miss them. Outfield grass, and obviously threw a 3-2 slider to Moreno, and that was the big hit of the inning. But usually Clayton does a great job of controlling, managing damage, and tonight, unfortunately, we didn't do that.
How kind of deflating was a moment like that, or shocking for kind of?
It was more shocking. I think that those guys certainly had a great game plan tonight, and they executed it. And we just never really had a chance to get to Kelly and pitching with a good sized lead, and he was attacking us and making us put the ball in play, and we just couldn't do it. So I think that if you look at it from my perspective, we're going to come out there on Monday and expect to win a ball game, and didn't use our highest leverage relievers, and we got Bobby going, and it's going to be a good one.
Bill.
Dave, you guys spent a lot of time talking about how you wanted to be able to move past what happened last year. When you look at what happened to the offense last fall, did you see anything similar tonight? Does that carry over on a guy's mind, or?
I don't think so. It's some of the guys are the same guys. Some guys are different. The irony is that last year we won the first game and then didn't win a game after. So, hopefully that script, flips. But, as far as offensively, I just thought that you got to give Kelly some credit making pitches, and we just couldn't really mount anything together. So I don't know the correlation really from last fall to this tonight.
Standing up in the back right.
Dave, is there anything physically wrong with Kershaw more than he's been dealing with?
No. You know what? I thought tonight, if you look at the stuff, the velocity, I thought, you didn't get too much of a look at him, but I thought the stuff was good. It just some mistakes that they capitalized on.
Does this change or affect at all any plans for like when he pitches next?
No, it doesn't. I think that if you look at it, he's going to pitch Game 4. And so that's kind of, I'm sure that's where his head's at.
Clayton, obviously today was a tough outing. Just when you kind of think about how things shaped up out there, what is your reaction? Is there anything you were feeling injury-wise, or kind of what just happened out there?
Just disappointing, embarrassing. I think I just feel like you let everybody down. Guys, whole organization that looked to you to, pitch well in Game 1, and it's just embarrassing, really. So I just feel like I let everybody down, and it's a tough way to start the postseason. Obviously we still have a chance at this thing, but that wasn't the way it should have started for me.
The results were uncharacteristic of you, though. I mean, there of course is the concern just if there is an injury. How are you feeling? Dave said that you were healthy earlier, but I think with the results it does obviously bring some questions.
No, I feel fine. Yeah, feel fine.
Were you surprised at how aggressive they were, especially early on in counts?
No, I mean, I think that most teams typically swing early against me, try to get ahead of guys, and I obviously didn't make some great pitches, and then sometimes I thought I did make some good ones and they hit them too. So I don't know what else to say. It's just tough.
You might not have had an inning like that your entire career. What did it feel like coming out? And was it surreal almost to go
Didn't
through
feel
that?
great. Yeah, didn't feel great.
Do you still feel like you can come back and start Game 4? That's what Dave said the plan still is.
Yeah, I'll be ready. Yeah, I'll be ready.
You talk about feeling like you let the guys here down. Kind of going forward, whatever you're dealing with right now, do you still feel like you're physically capable of topping this team 1 games?
Yeah, I feel fine. I just didn't make enough good pitches obviously tonight. So there's nothing health related here. Just bad pitching.
Did that first ball that James going to get to change the dynamic of that inning at all? Or?
look, I mean, there's no excuses for that, you know. So regardless of anything that happened out there, I have to be better. Like it's just not acceptable.
James, well, first we talked about obviously just the emotions coming into a postseason game. Just kind of how did you feel you were able to kind of just manage them out there and kind of getting through the moment and really just bouncing back after that first play?
Yeah, I mean, I think my nerves kind of got the best of me. Just was a little tight that first inning and kind of didn't set the tone off very well for us.
Is that something that now that it's done and it's happened, you feel like, moving into game 2, you are able to kind of better prepare yourself just mentally for those emotions?
Yeah, I think so. It's kind of like jumping into a cold pool, it's over with now, so move on to the next one.
What kind of happened from that play? Was it the route that you kind of took, or just kind of constantly what kind of went wrong in that?
Kind of just hit the heel of my glove. Just got on me a little quicker than I was expecting it to, and just couldn't come up with it.
Did it kind of get on you to see Clayton struggle like that in the first inning?
I mean, he's done so much for us, and he's got our back, and they just came out swinging. They put some good swings on, had some good at bats.
With this outing tonight, I guess at what point did you kind of realize it was time to get up? Was it a call from the dugout, or were you kind of just like, with how you were watching everything, it just felt like you needed to probably get moving soon?
Yeah, I went into the game, just making sure I stayed ready for whatever happens. I think whether from the first pitch, I was just going to be ready, even though all the confidence in the world that Kershaw can go out and shove. But I think that was the way I was looking at it, and came a little sooner than I expected, but I was ready for it.
What were your emotions just being out there on the mound? Obviously your first outing in the postseason, but managing it and being able to get, especially when you came out behind Clayton, just some good results there.
Yeah, it was really cool. I was trying to take it all in as much as I could and, just do my job, which is keeping us in the game, making sure, we have a shot with our offense, we always do, but, just as much as I could, keeping us in it, and felt like could have gone a little better, but I was happy to get in there.
Obviously, you guys kind of talked about just what this will be like for you guys. So just now that you've gotten those taste of it, sort of knowing him, sort of being around him, what do you sort of feel like he is able to do sort of in terms of being ready for game 2, big start then?
I mean, he's going to be great. I think we have all the confidence in him, and he's a great pitcher, and I'm sure he'll rise to the occasion because that's the type of guy he is and type of mentality he has out there. So.